Have you ever looked at your bank account on payday and felt that rush of hope, only to watch that feeling disappear faster than a New York City minute? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to have your money finally work for you, instead of you constantly working for it? I'm talking about a life where your financial stress is a distant memory, a life where you're not just surviving, but truly thriving. What if I told you that the key to unlocking this isn't some complex stock market strategy or a get-rich-quick scheme? What if I told you it's a profound psychological shift? Sounds wild, right? But stay with me, because today we're going to dive into a secret that a lot of people miss. It's not about how much you make, but how you think about what you make. We're going to look at the world of money through the lens of one of history's greatest minds, Carl Jung, and discover a simple, yet powerful, action you can take with your salary right now that could change everything. I know what you're thinking. Jung, the guy who talked about dreams and the subconscious, what's he got to do with my wallet? A lot, as it turns out, because before you can double your money, you got to understand your relationship with it. And that's where the real transformation begins. This isn't just some financial hack. It's a deep, personal journey. But before we continue, I'm offering you a free ebook to thank you for supporting the channel. Download it now and begin your journey towards self-discovery, dream interpretation, and shadow work. Hurry, because it's free. The link is on the channel page. Okay, let's get back to it. Most financial advice is all about the external. Cut your lattes. Invest in this fund. Build a budget. And yeah, that stuff is important, but it's only half the story. The real game changer is what's going on inside your head. You see, Jung believed that our lives are driven by an unconscious force, a part of us that holds our fears, our desires, and our deep-seated beliefs. Think about it. A lot of your spending habits aren't rational. They're emotional. They're reactions to things you don't even realize are happening. Maybe you spend money to feel a sense of control, or maybe you splurge to fill an emotional void. Jung would call this your financial shadow, the parts of your relationship with money that you've pushed down and ignored. To truly change your financial reality, you have to bring this shadow into the light. This is the one big thing you need to do with your salary. It's not about what you buy. It's about what you don't buy and why. So, hayrase the exercise. When you get your next paycheck, do this. Sit down with your bank statement. Don't just glance at it. Really look at it. And for every single transaction, ask yourself two simple questions. First, what was the true motivation behind this purchase? And second, how did this make me feel, both before and after? Let's break that down. You bought a new gadget. Why? Was it because you needed it? Or because you wanted the fleeting rush of novelty? You ordered takeout 3 nights in a row. Was it for convenience? Or because you were feeling exhausted and stressed? See what I mean? You're not just tracking numbers. You're tracking emotions. You're confronting your financial shadow. Now, this is where the magic starts. By doing this for just 1 month, you start to see a pattern. You'll notice the moments when you're most vulnerable to impulsive spending. Maybe it's on a stressful Tuesday after a tough meeting, or maybe it's every Friday night when you're bored. You're no longer a passenger in your financial life. You're the driver. This is the psychological groundwork. Once you've shined a light on your unconscious spending habits, you'll be ready for the next, even more powerful step. Now, I know the thumbnail promised to double your money in 3 months, and I'm going to show you how that's possible. But it's not with some magical investment. It's about a complete and total mind shift. The money you save from this newfound awareness isn't just money. It's energy. It's potential. And here's the genius of it. When you stop spending unconsciously on things that don't truly serve you, you free up that energy. This is what you're going to do with your salary. You're going to redirect that freed up energy into something that actually brings you value. It's about making conscious choices. For example, Instead of buying a new TV you don't need, you could invest that money into a course that teaches you a new skill. That course could help you get a raise or start a side hustle. That's money multiplying. You're not just earning it, you're using it to build a better future. Another example, instead of buying clothes to impress people, you could invest in your health. A gym membership, better groceries. That's an investment in your well-being. A healthier you is a more productive, more confident you. That's money that's going to pay you back in ways that go far beyond a number in your bank account. This isn't about deprivation. It's about redirection. It's about taking that impulse to spend and asking, how can I invest this into something that will truly grow me? This is the Jungian principle of individuation. It's the journey of becoming who you're meant to be. And financial freedom is a huge part of that journey. So, for the next 3 months, every time you feel that urge to spend on something that isn't essential, pause. Ask those 2 questions. Acknowledge the emotion behind it, and then consciously redirect that money into an asset that contributes to your personal growth. It could be an online course, a book, a side hustle, or even just building your emergency fund. The goal is to make every dollar a soldier fighting for your future, not a casualty of your past. This is how you get to a place where your money doubles, not by luck, but by intentional, purposeful action. The money you save in month 1 by confronting your financial shadow becomes the seed you plant in month 2. By month 3, you're not just saving, you're growing. You're building something, brick by brick. The promise of the thumbnail isn't about a number. It's about the psychological freedom that comes when you stop being a slave to your own unconscious habits. It's the feeling of power that comes from knowing you're in control. That's the real wealth. And that, my friends, is the Jungian way to double your money. It's a journey from unconscious spending to conscious living. So, are you ready to stop working for your money and start having your money work for you? Take that first step. Go check your bank account, not with dread, but with curiosity. See what your financial shadow is trying to tell you. Because once you do, your life and your bank account will never be the same again. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on psychology and self-improvement.